We all know that skins like the Purple Skull Trooper, Infiltrator, Renegade Raider, Special Forces, and even the World Warrior from Chapter 1 are all pretty much rare skins. So I'm going to show you guys the rarest skins and emotes of each chapter. Some of these you may own, but you don't even know that they're rare. So make sure you drop a like if you enjoy and subscribe if you're new. We're going to start it off with some Chapter 1 emotes. But you guys already know about the Fresh, Rambunctious, Floss, Tidy. So let's not go over those. Let's go over some other Chapter 1 emotes. So first up, we got Fandangle from Season 8. I did speak about this in my last video, but basically it's not been updated and it's not been out for 900 days. So who knows when it's going to return. Then we have Busy from Season 6. This actually hasn't been in the item shop for over 630 days now. I'm not too sure why. Like, it's nothing really too special, but I feel like it's just going to return randomly. Then we have Hand Signals from Chapter 1 Season 5. I know a lot of people do own this emote, but it kind of is a classic and it's not been out for over 500 days now. Then we got Hootenanny from Season 3, not been out for 950 days. Pretty rare, but a lot of OGs do have it. Switch Step is kind of a confusing one because this used to be in the 30-day rotation, but for some reason it's not been out for over 900 days now. So I guess it kind of is considered rare, but I know a lot of people do own it. Then we have Sprinkler, which is actually a rare emote, last seen almost 1,000 days ago. But what's confusing about this is that it's clearly a summer emote and it's not returned within the last 2 summers. So I have no idea when it's going to return or why it hasn't returned. Next up, we have Raw, part of the Dino God set from Season 4. This was last seen over 1,100 days ago, but I'm not really sure why because, you know, it's not got any copyright audio or anything like that. Then for one of the rarest uncommon emotes, we actually have Hang On. Again, I'm not sure why this is rare, but it's not been out for over 650 days, so it's definitely a rare emote. I mean, it's pretty good, like it's pretty chill, but I don't really know why it's rare. But an emo which might surprise you is actually Llama Conga, last seen now over 500 days ago. What's interesting about this emo is that it was in the unvaulted a year or more item shop, but since then it's not returned and it's only ever been released 4 times, so it's actually rare again now. For some more emotes which haven't been out for over 1,000 days, we have Tuss. This is currently the rarest emote in the game, but it was updated. I think it's going to return at Halloween, but I guess we'll see. Then we have Pick It Up. This recently just hit 1,000 days not in the shop. Super clean emote, in my opinion, has one of the best musics in the game. And then it wouldn't be a Chapter 1 video if I didn't include the classic Kiss the Cup from the World Cup. Again, not been out for 1,000 days, and it may never return. For some Chapter 1 skins, first up we got the Paradigm, last seen over 1,000 days ago. But what makes this skin stand out is that it will never return and it was a limited time. So it's only going to get more rare as time goes on. Then we have Aeronaut, last seen over 1,000 days ago, but this was only in the shop twice. By far one of the rarest shop skins in the game. You just never ever see this, and I actually don't know anyone that owns it. In fact, did you even know this skin existed? Let me know in the comments. Limelight is another skin that's almost not been out for 1,000 days. I did actually make a concept locker bundle including this skin, and a lot of people said they would buy it. So I feel like a lot of people actually do want this skin to return, but it is super rare for now. It only released 4 times over 950 days ago. I do actually think the skin is very unique. I'm not really sure if I'd wear it too much myself. Next up we have Freestyle, again last seen over 1,000 days ago. There's actually so many 1,000 day skins in Fortnite. This only ever came to the shop 4 times and it was 1,500 V-Bucks, so it's actually a really rare skin. But I do see a lot of people asking me about this skin in my Twitch chat or in my Discord, so I know it's quite popular and a lot of people do want it to return. Next up we have the Siege Strike skins. Well, not included in the Vice skin because that one releases all the time, but the Snake Pit, Knockout and Deadfall all haven't released in over 1,000 days and they was introduced in Season X. But what makes these skins more rare than any other ones in this video is that these was only in the item shop 1 day and that is literally it. They never returned after that one time and nobody knows why. So yeah, they're extremely rare and I think I only know one person with one of the skins. So for chapter 2 emotes, we have Lil Octane, which didn't return for the recent Rocket League collab. Then we have Headbanger. People think this is the rarest emote for Icon series, but actually it's Crazy Boy because this came out 4 times and it was more expensive. But Crazy Boy was updated so it can return at any point. Then there's Gloss, which only released twice, not been out for over 300 days. So this is a new rare emote. If anyone has it, check your locker. Then Stuck as well is actually getting rare. It's not been out for almost 400 days and only released twice. Then we have Balletic, last seen over 500 days ago, but it did come out 6 times, so you know, quite a few people have it. Buckle Up almost hasn't been out for 400 days, so it is considered getting rare. Then we have Fancy Footwork. A lot of people actually don't know about this emote, but it didn't return with the football item shop, so it's actually getting rare. It's not been out for over 300 days. Then we have Introducing, which is a PlayStation exclusive, so yep, kind of rare, exclusive, you guys know the vibes. Ribbon Dancer also hasn't been out for around 500 days, but it released 6 times, although I don't really see this emote, so I do think it's definitely getting rare. But Rolly Rider, in my opinion, is the rarest chapter 2 emote. 2 releases, last seen over 400 days ago, almost 500 now, and nobody bought this. Like, it was kind of secretly hidden in the item shop. Not many people were speaking about it, and some people didn't even realize it came out. Then we have Butter Buddy, which is kind of rare, but if it does return at Halloween, then obviously it won't be. Paddle Royale, I find this one kind of strange because it didn't return for summer, so it's not been out for around 500 days, getting rare. Then we have Pirouette from chapter 2 season 1. The thing is, this emote came out like 20 times, so it isn't really that rare, but it's not been out for over 400 days. We have Raise the Cup, not been out for over 700 days and may never return. And another underestimated rare emote is Tea Time. Again, this only released twice over 400 days ago. Not really sure why it's not returned. Maybe it didn't sell too well, but yeah, I never see anyone using this too. For some chapter 2 skins, we do have the Trench Raider, which I've spoke a lot about recently, one of the least used skins in the game. We have the Sparkle Skull, which actually she's not been out for over 400 days and she was only in the shop 4 times. So yeah, she's actually considered a rare skin at this point. Then we have the Trench Trawler, my guy right here, one of the rarest skins in the game as well. I bought this the first time it released. I just like the skin, I can't lie. I know it's a bit of a meme skin, but I really like it. And only ever released twice, but I think this might have been turned into a Halloween skin now because they did use the Trench Trawler in one of the Fortnite Mayor's teasers. Then we have the Swamp Stomper, one of the most forgotten skins in Fortnite, and actually nobody bought this, like it's really rare. The Tech skin, I find this one quite interesting because the female version did release, so I'm not sure why they didn't bring out the male version. But yeah, he's not been out for over 700 days. The Snow Patroller, last seen over 500 days ago, and it only released 4 times. It's actually an underrated skin, but it'll be interesting to see if it does return at winter or not. Wiretap, another forgotten skin in Fortnite, last seen over 800 days ago with only 2 releases, but I don't really feel like anyone's waiting for this to return. Caution, another really uncommon skin, last seen over 900 days ago, and I actually really like this. I hope it does return for the winter because I'm definitely gonna buy it. Then there's the Depth Dealer, another super underrated skin, but it's definitely forgotten about. Nobody ever speaks about it. And the Tango, but this isn't as rare as the others as you could have won it in a PlayStation 4 Cup, but it's still rare though. Chapter 3 is still kind of current, so there's not going to be many rare stuff, but we do have Vibrant Vibin, which is exclusive. I don't know if it's ever going to return to the shop, so it could get rare. Then we have Noisemaker, which hasn't been out for over 250 days, but I do feel like it can return as I don't think it was limited time. Then we have Triumphant, which hasn't been out for over 130 days with only 3 releases, so again, it's kind of getting rare. And also Lil Moa's not been out for over 100 days, but it only released twice, so it definitely could become a rare emote if it doesn't come back. And there isn't actually any rare chapter 3 skins in the game, so that is going to be all. But if you guys do want to support me out, make sure to consider using code ASHY in the item shop. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.